What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking about weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking about weekly sneaker rotation. Now, this should be week 52 to the best of my knowledge, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023, and here we are. It is literally the last week in 2023, and of course, it's only right that was one of my goals, was to, when I started this at the beginning of the year, I wanted to make sure I at least finished the rest of the year. I'm most likely 9 times out of 10 gonna keep the series going for 2024. But here we are, man. Week 52 definitely was a journey. I wasn't gonna quit or give up at any time soon, but there were definitely some challenging weeks along the way. Sign up for that sold out Discord. It is free to sign up, and then the link will be pinned down in the comment section if you want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, right? Okay. Little bit of just excitement and enjoyment because, like, to be honest, you know, starting off week 1, man, it's a long way to get to 52 weeks, man. So I appreciate everybody that's watched each and every one of them and just kept up with, like, the growth and just what I did for this, man. So I don't want to ramble on too much because I did that in the previous video, but let's just focus on what I'm wearing throughout the week. Now, y'all know I end things off on a Friday, then pick right back up on Saturday. So let's just start right off on Saturday like I normally do. I stepped out of none other than the Nike Dunk Pandas. Probably either the most loved or hated shoe, which is, from what I'm getting based off my research, this shoe is still one of the top contenders of, like, most sold sneakers, right? Okay, Nike restocks this shoe like every other month for a reason, right? Okay, I feel like this has become like a low-key, like, what the Air Force Ones all white joints or all black joints do. I feel like this is like the Nike Dunk version, right? Okay, I was running errands on that day, definitely trying to pick up some last minute, like, gifts for the holidays for the fam before I head out, pretty much, because y'all know I pretty much travel consistently for the most part. But this was my Saturday shoe, was the Nike Dunk Pandas. It's a love-hate for me, but at the end of the day, these are like 2 of my favorite colors. I love black sneakers, I love white sneakers. When you put them together, here you go right here. So pretty much this was my Saturday shoe, was a Nike Dunk Pandas. All right, so we're gonna move right along on to Sunday. Now, pretty much y'all know normally on Sunday anyway, I'm in my YEEZY slides, but I'm in a different colorway than what I normally keep around the house, because y'all know when I got this colorway on, usually that means I'm traveling. So on Sunday, the kid was traveling because I don't know if you've been living under a rock or not, but it was pretty much the day before Christmas. So I definitely had to get to the crib and see my family. So pretty much, this is what I wore on Sunday for traveling day. Anytime I'm traveling, most likely, if you see me en route, I will have a pair of YEEZY slides on no matter what, for the most part. I don't think there's any time where I just switched up the game, but I just like to travel super comfortable. Like, I like to be super laid back and just relax. So, and of course, you know what I do, what I like to do when I relax. But I'll just keep that, you know, between the people that know, if you know. But this is what I wore on Sunday, was a YEEZY slide. Now, I believe this is the Azure colorway. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, and if I'm saying it wrong, feel free to correct me down in the comment section. And if it's the wrong color name, feel free to correct the kid. But yeah, arguably, I think I got these at the top of the year, man, and I'm not mad at them. They're finally broken into where I want them. Not on a level of like my pure colorway, but definitely for travel purposes, it's definitely worth it. So this was my Sunday shoe, was the YEEZY slide. So we're gonna move right along on to Monday. Pretty much that's the day with the family, and pretty much it's Christmas, and pretty much everybody showed up and showed out. Salute to my family, man. We have some of them I haven't seen in a while, some of them I seen probably way more than what I probably didn't expect to see them. But either way, it's all love at the end of the day. So on Monday, pretty much for Christmas, the kid was in the Gratitude 11s. Now y'all know this is kind of like I would say my most recent pickup. Y'all seen the mall vlog on these. Y'all seen the on feet on these. Concord vibes, but this is a Gratitude version because we got that gold Jumpman right here. So this is what my Christmas shoe. A shoe that I definitely need to break in, and I think I finally have broken it in because I had them on way longer than what I would normally wear them if I'm just chilling at the crib or running errands in them or going to the mall in these. But pretty much family events, pretty much we were there for pretty much the entire day. So pretty much I had these on the entire day. So if they were hurting my foot, I definitely broke them in. And yeah, I'm glad I did wear these guys right here. Again, kind of on my white and black vibes right here, but can't really matter. Actually looks like I already got a low-key scuff on these guys, but I'm not mad. And that little toe crease that, honestly, I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up. I'm gonna put it up on here for focus purposes only. Right there in that, both of them, both shoes, they officially got that crease in there. But to be honest, I'm not mad at it. Some people's mad at it, but to be honest, you don't notice that from afar or up close. You literally got to hold this up in your hand to see this, right? Okay, like at least for my pair. Now it looked like I did scuff these, but again, this is, I don't treat this on a level of what the Concords are, right? Okay, the Concords hold a different level for me. Are these a nice alternative? Yes, and that's what I treat them for. Probably why I don't wear my Concords as much. But anyway, this was my Monday shoe for Christmas. Now we're gonna move right along on to Tuesday. It was time for the kid to basically return back to his own crib. So y'all know I was traveling again on Tuesday. Y'all know I had a little bit of a scare there, but hey, I'm here. This video's coming out, so that means everything was A-okay, right? Okay, if you know, you know. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord, you probably will get a little bit more information. But anyway, I was in the Yeezy slides again, my travel shoe, the azure colorway, the blue colorway, whatever we want to call these guys, because when I'm traveling, like I just said, compared to Sunday, I just like to be super comfortable. So you will always catch me in some Yeezy slides, right? So I wore them twice this week and I'm not mad at it at all, because sometimes I just want to relax, just like you know. Some people have been off all week as well from what I got from it. Salute to the people that were. I'm not one of those people. I only had like one day off. Anyway, this was my Tuesday shoe, was the Yeezy slide. Cool, now we're gonna move right along to Wednesday. I'm right back at work, right? Okay, my job literally, which I'm very thankful for, and at the end of the day, I love my regular job. So pretty much I was right back to work on Wednesday, and none other, it was a rainy day, so I stepped out in the cool gray 11s. Y'all know when it's raining, I do my very best to bring out that patent leather. You can't unconvince me, while this may be a fan favorite, and I'm talking to Air Jordan 11s in general, it is a shoe that I'm not afraid to get wet. Like, with the exception to like a certain colorways, but for majority of them with that patent leather, getting them wet, it doesn't really hurt them as bad. Now I don't know about like super soaker, but like, I mean, few raindrops here and there compared to like getting your suede wet, and you know it could change colors. These guys are troopers, man, and I feel like this still looks good. Now this pair is from 2010. I do have the ones from 2021, I believe is the last time we seen that re-release. Don't quote me on that. Those joints I'll rock, but I don't rock enough compared to these, because usually these are my, I guess you can say I consider these beaters, but they still are drip if you ask me, and they still coordinate, because at the end of the day, people argue these three colors, white, black, and gray, pretty much are universal. Me, I say gray goes with anything. Some people say black goes with everything. Some people say white goes with everything. Me, it's always been gray, so I always try to keep some form of gray colorway in my collection, and why not these, man? Arguably one of my favorites in my collection, but this was my 2010 pair, which I rocked on Wednesday for that rainy day. Cool, now we're gonna move right on to Thursday. A shoe that I feel like I wore a lot, but I didn't feel like I wore it enough this year. It wasn't raining, pretty much. We had pretty much a warm day, considering that it to be technically wintertime. So pretty much on Thursday, the kid stepped in none other than the Michigan 12 Air Jordans, man. So these joints right here, people slept on these. I remember when these dropped, and I'm gonna double check the production date, 2017 through April 18. So these probably dropped in 2018. And I feel like, to be honest, people slept on this shoe. It sold out, but I remember like waking up and just seeing these sitting on the sneakers app. So they set a little bit. Again, 12s in general, I know will always sell out. A lot of people say 12s belong to the hood, but to me, while there may be some truth behind that, I am a sucker for 12s. Besides the Air Jordan 1s, I feel like the 12s may be my runner-up as far as the most like most pairs of sneakers I have in my collection. Like, I have a lot of 1s, and then I think 12s go right behind that. But anyway, Michigan 12s is what I wore. Now, this isn't like the quote-unquote PE version, but hey, this is good enough for me. Material on these are A1 steak sauce. This is a shoe that I will not wear in the rain or don't want to get wet, because I already know it ain't no coming back once you mess these guys up, right? Okay, just to keep it 100, you don't want to get these guys wet, but super duper comfortable shoe. Y'all know I am a sucker for yellow. Now, the navy part may catch y'all off guard because I'm more of like an all red person, but I'm not really mad at that. So pretty much this was my Thursday shoe, was the Air Jordan 12 Michigans. So we're gonna move right along and close out the week properly. Now, I was really kind of on the fence of what I was gonna wear, but at the same time, I noticed that I wanted to bring some form of variety as I close out the year. Now, this is week 52, so pretty much for Friday, the kids stepped in none other than the Yeezy 350 V2, and these is the zebra colorways, man. Now, I remember these shoes used to be extremely hard to get before they restocked, which I'm not mad at, because restocks are a good thing for the people who truly want the shoe, who don't want to come off the hip. But I remember this used to be at one point the contender for like the $1,000 shoe, and then it just plummeted after that. Now, I did end up paying resale on my first pair, and then when I finally caught a W, I believe I got these joints from Foot Locker. When I caught the W from Foot Locker, I ended up selling that pair that I sold that I got from the resale market. I sold them and get to somebody with those at a reasonable price. Y'all know I usually don't try to, you know, bust anybody over the head or anything like that with a crazy price. Pause. But this is what I wore on Friday, was a Yeezy 350 V2 Zebra. It's one of those shoes to me, when I dress it up or when I wear it, I don't feel like it looks right on me, but every time I see a picture of it, even if it's my own on-feet picture, I'm like, hey, these are actually pretty dope. But at the same time, I will say this, putting it on and looking at it from like my point of view, I don't know how you guys look at your shoes, but when I put it on, you stand up, you look down at your feet, I'm like, man, these just don't look right. And I think that's where Dunk's mind is at, why he probably don't have any 350 V2s, because he's probably looking at, man, it just don't look right. I'm just gonna say this, don't knock it till you try it. It is one of my favorite shoes in my collection that I don't wear enough. Comfortability is there, but again, overrated, as I always say. But anyway, for Friday, this is what I wore, was a Yeezy 350 V2, and this is a zebra colorway, black, white, red. Obviously, again, that red probably is a part that probably put the icing on the cake for me, because y'all know I'm a sucker for red. I always got on white tees, and y'all know I like the black colorway, so it just makes sense for me. So this was my Friday shoe, was a Yeezy 350 V2 Zebras. All right, man, so pretty much that wraps up this weekly sneaker rotation and my last weekly sneaker rotation for 2023. I can't even believe it, but I can, because I knew that I was gonna stay focused and stay determined. I'm not gonna give you guys no long speech on here, man, but yeah, more definitely on the way. And yeah, we closing out this chapter for 2023 and preparing ourselves for 2024 for more weekly sneaker rotations. So other than that, you guys sign off in the comment section. Let me know what you wore throughout the week as well. And low key, let me know, if you're not gonna let me know what you wear throughout the week, at least let me know what shoe you plan on rocking for New Year's. As you bring in a new year, let me know what your New Year's shoe is gonna be, like your go-to, because I know there's gonna be some New Year's celebrations, right? It's just natural. If you're stepping out or you're doing something with the fam or whatever you're doing, let me know what you're gonna wear for your New Year's. What's your New Year's shoes? But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.